Hello, lovely JSS2 students of Third Verse Academy. Good day. How are you all doing? I hope you enjoyed the holiday. I know we have missed class activities, and we pray that the pandemic will soon be over so that we can all return to school and meet physically, alright? Now, I'd like to urge you all that you take these online classes very seriously, even as we begin this exciting third term. Today, we are beginning a new topic in basic science for this third term. And our first topic is crude oil and petrochemicals. Moving on. Crude oil is a thick black colored liquid that flows very slowly. It is a mixture of different compounds which are mainly composed of hydrocarbons. That is, they mainly contain hydrogen and carbon. It is also called petroleum. Now, crude oil is formed deep in the soil after years of decay of dead marine plants and animals buried at the bottom of the sea. Now, crude oil is found in many countries like Nigeria, Gabon, Kuwait, as well as the United States. Now, crude oil is the world's most valuable mineral resources, and it's commonly referred to as black gold. Crude oil is brought to the surface by drilling a well into the oil layer. Now, the place where oil is drilled out is called oil well. The crude oil is then pumped into a storage tank, from where it is then transferred to a refinery, where it is separated into many useful products, such as petrol, kerosene, lubricating oil, diesel, asphalt, amongst others. Moving on to the next slide, petrochemicals. Petrochemicals are products obtained from the refining of petroleum. Now, petrochemicals include benzene, ethylene, alcohol, alkali, acid, phenol, and so on. They are used for making or used to make cosmetics, drugs, fertilizers, paints, dyes, synthetic rubbers, and as well as plastic. Next slide. Refining of crude oil. Refining is the process of separating petroleum into the different components that are used to manufacture products that are useful to man. This is done in the refinery, which is situated far from the oil well. Take, for instance, in Nigeria, there we have refineries in Kaduna, Port Harcourt, as well as Warri. In the refinery, crude oil or petroleum is separated in the fractionating column. Now, a fractionating column is a tall and big pipe which is divided into compartments or trays. It is important to note that the separation technique used to separate crude oil into its different fractions or components is called fractional distillation. Now, the uniqueness of this separation technique is that with each you can be able to separate mixtures of close boiling point. No matter how close they are, you are able to separate them to their individual components. Now, in the presence of heat or with the help of heat, the crude oil or petroleum is separated into its individual fraction and collected through the pipes on the fractionating column or tower. Next slide. Uses of crude oil. Number 1, as fuel. Petroleum gases such as methane, butane, are used mainly as fuel in gas cookers and heaters. Also, petrol and gasoline are used as fuel for vehicles and aeroplanes, as well as kerosene, which is used for lighting, heating, as well as fuels for what? Jet jet planes. Number 2, raw materials. Raw materials like petroleum wax or gelling are used for making polish, candles, and ointment, as well as bitumen, which is used for making roads. Number 3, as grease. Now, lubricating oils are used as what? Grease for oiling movable joints in machines. Next slide. Moving on to the importance of crude oil to Nigeria economy. Number 1, source of national income. Now, the crude oil is exported out of the country in exchange of other important products which cannot be produced in the country. That is foreign what? Exchange. Now, the next one is energy. It provides cheap and readily available source of what? Energy for industries. And of course, employment. It creates employment opportunities for people everywhere. Now, these are some of the importance of crude oil to Nigeria economy. Now, with this, we've come to the end of today's class, and by God's grace, in our next class, we will be discussing another interesting topic. Okay, an assignment has been dropped for you in the PDF file. Please ensure you do the assignment and submit. Thank you. Ensure you stay at home, wash your hands regularly, and stay safe.